Good morning. I am the Cerebral Palsy Vigilante, Zachary Fennell. And yes, it is still morning, 11:33 here on Saturday, September 26th. I am back recording for Making of a Memoir, my YouTube video series documenting the hard work involved in writing and self-publishing a book. Part of that hard work is not even sitting down and writing the manuscript, but finding the time to sit down and work on the book. I've talked about finding time before in the making of a memoir. Today is just another example. I'm recording this. I had just finished the closed captions on the previous episode of Making of a Memoir from the footage I shot yesterday and posted that to my YouTube channel. And in that video, the title, even though I just published it, is completely episode 14, whatever episode 14 is titled. In episode 14, you saw my mind was going in multiple directions, working on the book. Between working at the library and working on my book, I have neglected writing new blog posts. I have emails stacking up I need to respond to. I refer to a work issue that was on my mind. And yesterday I managed to remind myself, marathon mindset, one thing at a time, stick to the plan. That's actually the title of the episode 14. Sticking to the plan, or stick with the plan, something along those lines. Anyway, the main issue I was having yesterday was focus, and I was able to, and that's carrying over to today because I've been up I was up by 8 o'clock, but I haven't had a chance to work on my book yet because, particularly with the work related issue I was talking about, I had found a job posting I'm interested in, and so I had yesterday morning, instead of working on the book, I worked on my resume. This morning I went back over my resume and then crafted my cover letter so I could apply. Now, what I said in the previous episode of Making of a Memoir is stick to the plan. So my plan is to work on the book on my off days. Well, I'm off, so that other thing of applying for a job should have been pushed to Sunday before or after I get back from work. However, I deemed getting that application in more of a priority just over the fact that there is no date for when they're going to take the job posting down. And it's been up for a while. But I just saw it this week. So I wanted to make sure that I applied for it before that job posting got taken down. And now that I've done that, here I am looking ahead. You might think, well, Zach, you have the rest of the day if you're not working. Plenty of time to work on the book. Today's my niece and nephew's birthday party, so that's going to take time away from me. I still need to get cards for them and figure that out. So I haven't exercised since last Sunday, so my body's starting to feel that. And exercise is always the most important. I've done a video talking about the top priority living with cerebral palsy. And for me, that top priority is exercising, taking care of your body, because when you stop and you slack with taking care of yourself physically, the muscle tightness, the spasticity, it just worsens and it inhibits you from putting your best foot forward. So the need to exercise sometime today, my nieces and nephews' birthday party, getting them a car, all those are obstacles I'm facing today. My hope or my goal is before I leave for their party to at least get a solid hour of writing in. We shall see what happens. Quick update for you. 0 words. It is still Saturday, September 26th. As I mentioned earlier, closing close to 4 o'clock. As I mentioned earlier, I had some other things going on today. I'm about to head out for my niece and nephew's birthday party, as I had to get their card earlier and take care of their gift. And then additionally, I mentioned earlier that my body was kind of reminding me, hey, you need to exercise. You haven't exercised since Sunday. And as much as I want to get this manuscript done, I ultimately know neglecting me physically is just going to have everything fall apart down the line. So I made sure to exercise. And between the birthday and the exercising, I haven't had the chance to work on the book yet, but exercising has to be my top priority. Tonight, when I get back from my niece's and nephew's birthday party, it's going to be up to me to spend the night writing and getting some work done on the book. So expect another update later. Hello again, the Cerebral Palsy Vigilante Zachary Fennell, bringing you another update for Saturday, September 26th, 2020. Making of a memoir about closing at 8:30. I just returned from my brother's house where we had a little family gathering for my nieces and nephews' birthdays. That went well, very enjoyable. I'm back now. I'm tired. At this point, I haven't done any work on the book today, despite my intentions to, and despite not working. Just grabbing, having to go out and take care of getting cards and gifts for my niece and nephew. Additionally, I exercised this morning, and that was the ultimate priority, because if I'm not exercising, everything becomes harder and harder, and eventually I essentially fall apart. So the exercise was important. So at this point, I'm just thinking about throwing in the flag for the day at 0 words. And you might think, well, Zach, if you didn't get any work done on making of a memoir, why are you even recording this? Why don't you just delete everything that we've seen to this point and just act like today never happened? I'm documenting making of a memoir, and sometimes you'll have a day where you think, oh, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get this, and this done. It doesn't happen. Whether you underestimated how long things were going to take to do something else, whether you did not factor in something like, for me, the how my body was feeling physically, and I ultimately told myself I haven't exercised since last Sunday. I am at my best when I'm exercising twice every 7 days. So I'm like, let me exercise today. By the time I got done exercising and took care of the gifts for my niece and nephew, I said, like, it's time for the party. And here I am, and I'm tired. I'm not going to force myself tonight to try to get work done. And I'm going to be able. The lesson from today's making of a memoir is basically there are going to be days where you fail. At the end of it, though, it's not about failing. It's not about dwelling on those failures, but instead learning to move forward. What my plan is now, I don't have another off day until next Friday, but I still want to be working consistently on the book. Tuesday, I'm subbing at the library where I also write. So that morning, working at the library. In the afternoon, I'll plan to bring my computer and I'll do some writing in a distraction-free environment. You've seen how that's done well for me. I'll work and pick this up on Tuesday, and you're watching this right now. If you feel like hey, I failed, but I'm gonna get up tomorrow and I'm gonna just move ahead with my plan. If you feel that message resonates with you, go ahead, give a thumbs up to this video. If you have questions about self-publishing or writing a book, leave those in the comments. If you want more videos from me, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit the bell icon to receive email notification every time I publish a new video. Until then, remember, don't blend in, blend out.